You know, this is it's such a thrill for us, a real thrill. They're giving me a Moses voice effect here. I am God!
We knew that.
We knew that, thank you. I hope people take that out of context. First of all, I want to say this is fascinating to me. This is the same studio where you guys made your first United States television appearance on the Tom Snyder Show. I don't know exactly what year that was, but what year was it? Like 81. You're back in the same space. It's great.
It's good to see they've changed the carpet.
Yeah, they changed the carpet, yeah. Now you can get out of the business, yeah. I'm curious. I have a lot of questions. First of all, I don't know who to direct this to, but I'll just start with you, Adam. Is it true that in the beginning, when the group first began, Bono was going to be the lead guitarist or wanted to be the lead guitarist? Is that true?
He definitely wanted to be the lead guitarist.
And what happened?
Well, then he became the rhythm guitarist. And then he became the manager. And then he elected to become the singer.
Right.
So it worked out pretty good in the end.
Right, right. Did you get the feeling that they were trying to edge you out somehow? No pun intended, but were they trying to move you along?
Yeah, well, you know, I stuck for a job, and I would have taken, you know, anything. I was ready to be in the road crew, and you know, but I don't deal with the gear very well.
Right, right. And you thought, I'll be the singer. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
You've gone through so many transformations. You've managed to stay vital in this business for so long. It's funny to look back now. We actually have a photo that dates the band a little bit. Can we see this photo here, Bono? This is you back in the day. You want to explain what was going on there?
Well, a man should never look like his hair's been ironed.
First of all, I'm not the one to give advice, but...
It's just... Yeah, no, something was exploding there, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Underneath all of that, there was something
It's a nice look. You know, you've gone through... the whole band has gone through so many changes. You had that period where you guys looked sort of like Flock of Seagulls. I don't know if people remember this, but take a look right here. It was... Then there was that time that the Edge left and joined Kid and Play. I don't know if you remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Very shocking. And then no one likes to remember your heavy period. You guys were fat for a while there. It wasn't pleasant. It was... You've done such a... Well, you're not coming back. The stage show, you've brought so much vitality to your stage performances, and you guys have been so great at using the visual medium. Was there any idea that you tried a costume, a prop, and later on you thought maybe not the best idea?
Well, there's a few. But I suppose dressing up as a 40-foot mirrorball lemon spaceship was probably...
A lemon spaceship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mirrorball. Believe it or not, it was a sort of, we had on the back of our head sort of Parliament, Funkadelic, George Clinton.
Sure.
etc. For white boys, that was pretty brave.
Right. And there was an idea that I guess that you've thought about doing, but you've never quite had the guts. That involves a dead cowboy. Am I right about this?
Ooh. These things shouldn't be talked about at all, really.
That's what this show is for, basically. Okay. That's what we do here.
Yes, secrets.
Yeah.
Okay, secret. There was an idea to, we thought it was very avant-garde, to fly me in a cowboy hat over the audience as a dead cowboy. We thought it would be a one-off event, and it would be, you know, historically remembered.
The face Larry just made. Larry's just like, oh my God, I remember that.
It was explained then by our management that John Bon Jovi did this every night. Nothing's original.
Now, Larry, this band, you really got this band together. It was you who started everything, really. You put out an ad in your high school, is that right?
That's right, I'm guilty.
You're the one that's guilty, and the band rehearsed at your home, is that true?
Yeah,
in your
rehearsed
kitchen.
In my kitchen, yeah.
29 years this week.
Really? That's incredible. So, Larry, you made it all happen. Why isn't the band called the Larry Moen Quartet? What's the... You ever push for that? I mean, it's not too late.
It actually was, to be honest, kind
It
of
was gonna be that,
for
huh?
about the first 20 minutes of the first meeting.
It would kind of make sense that you know.
I think
that
Larry
you-
had it on his bass drum.
I did.
Yeah, the Larry Mullen Band was there.
That I would
Max
be.
was a very big influence.
Yeah. It all starts when you put it on the bass drum, yeah.
I thought it would be a really good idea, you know, to follow in the tradition, you know, the drummer be the leader.
Sure,
But
yeah.
as Adam pointed out, it's kind of difficult to lead from behind.
That's why Max had himself raised up and shoved forward. You know?
I might just mention the last time a great rock and roll band had a very good-looking drummer. He was called Pete Best, and where's he now?
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. He just had a documentary, actually, on the BBC. He's flying high.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Beatles, who remembers them? I wanted to ask you something I've been curious about. I've encountered this, you know, being an Irish person, I've encountered it a little bit myself, which is an Irish mentality, which is good for you, but don't get a big head. Meaning they are happy for you, but it's a very tricky culture where they don't want you to get too big. And I think this must be a problem for you guys because you're some of the biggest stars in the world, but you go home to your country. Do you encounter that feeling ever?
You know, it's an amazing place to escape to, and Ireland is it's a really cool place to live and to bring up your kids and all of that kind of thing. But one of the reasons is because Irish people are so messy, and it's very different than in America. In America, you know, you look up the mansion on the hill and you say, you know, one day I'm going to live in that mansion. In Dublin, where we come from, especially on the north side, people look at the mansion on the hill and go, one day I'm going to get that son of a bitch. It's a different thing.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
So
yeah.
you'd have a problem in Dublin, just the tall puppy syndrome.
What's that? Oh, what's the tall puppy syndrome? Just because I'm tall and look like a goofball? What do you mean?
Just, no, nothing.
Well, now you're not coming back. This is we still have a lot more to come. As if I have to mention, it's doing so well, but U2's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb is in stores, as if you don't already have it. But get it again, why not? And you're coming back. You're going to perform again. We still have a lot more show to go. Thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned, everybody. U2.